Every day, thousands of people are sat in the interview spotlight.
Oh, typical. I hate interview questions.
Right.
A few bag the job. Many come hopelessly unstuck.
Would I work with him? No.
But one man thinks he can turn interview duds into surefire hits. Business psychologist Dr. Rob Young. Rob's going to watch 3 real candidates going for one real job.
Could this go downhill any more quickly in the first 30 seconds?
Who will bomb so badly that their only hope is Rob's own brand of no-holds-barred training?
How much homework did you actually do? If you do that in an interview, they're going to find you really offensive.
If you thought private investigators only existed in the movies, think again.
OK, first thing I'm going to pull out is my night vision scope. Another useful bit of kit that any private investigator would need is a typical bug.
There are firms across the country prepared to snoop around for you, and Ansell's Investigation is one of them.
We cover all sorts of things from accident investigation, workplace monitoring, fidelity issues.
Super flat.
And they're looking to take on a rookie, able to walk on the shadier side of the street.
For a job like this, you've got to be focused, you've got to be confident, and you've got to have a lot of self-discipline.
We want somebody who shows that they've got some common sense. We don't want someone who's going to ruin the reputation of the company, ruin people's lives.
These 3 candidates think they could be a super sleuth. But with PIs as interviewers, will their cover be blown as mere imposters? It's interview day. While the company is looking for the best candidate, via a live link, Rob Young will be spying to find the worst. He claims he can then transform them from lost cause to serious contender. It's time for the first candidate.
On a personal level, what would you like to be better at, or what would you like to sort of do? You know, sort of what you're passionate about.
This candidate is using loads of ums. She's obviously nervous. Just slow down. Think about the words you're going to use before saying something. Don't fill the silence with an
Have you ever had to sort of make cold calls?
I did have to do some cold calling to old members.
She's giving really good examples, but her body language is now very closed. Arms clasped quite tightly across her body, looking really quite nervy. Could do better.
Now it's the turn of candidate 2.
Find is okay.
I did, yeah. I came out yesterday afternoon
Ross,
to make sure I could find it high.
Fantastic first impression. Strong handshake, good presence, great eye contact.
I'm a Kung Fu instructor. I do sort of 3 nights a week, occasionally at the weekends. And I need something to fill in the rest.
His first mistake, it implies that he's really a Kung Fu instructor at heart and that this is something that he just needs for a bit of cash.
What do you think you're going to find least attractive about the job?
Sitting in a car 3 or 4 days, peeing in a cup.
That's a really good sign. The interviewer's joking, there's a bit of repartee banter. I think it's a sure sign that these guys really like him.
Last up is music student Owen Williams.
Nice to meet you.
Excellent.
Hiya, take a seat.
Yes.
Tell us about yourself, Owen.
At the moment, I'm studying at university. I'm only there for 8 hours a week.
All right.
It's not like it's a real degree or anything.
Right.
Excellent. The first thing that comes out of his mouth is that he's not really doing a proper degree, just stabbing a big knife in his own back. Great start.
Give me an example of a time when you've applied lateral thinking.
How long have you got? I'm trying to think where to start. This morning, actually, trying to cook a bacon butty, and it went up in flames because the mail came.
What on earth is he wibbling on about? Try and give an example about how you've demonstrated your skill in a work or a professional context.
What motivates you? What gets you out of bed in the morning, apart from obviously going to university?
Well, I've had a bit of sleep trouble, so not long ago. So basically, knowing that I'm getting up and I'm going to do something. Like this morning, I set my alarm for 8:20, just so I had a little bit of time to snooze. Snoozed till about 9:22. Got up.
Look at the body language of these interviewers. They're laughing at him, not with him. They think he's a joke.
So in terms of the next steps, we'll be getting in touch with you at the end of next week to
Right.
sort of take it from
A
there.
lot of time to bite my nails.
Oh, yes, that's
And practice on your guitar.
Mill about.
Remember, there's something called the recency effect. People remember the last thing that you say, and saying that you're going to mill about, bite your nails and play your guitar is not a great thing to finish on.
The interviews are over and it's decision time. Despite his kung fu commitments, Grant's positive presence won over the interviewers and landed him a job. But one candidate stood out a mile for all the wrong reasons.
I think it went quite well.
I like the new posture. Wow.
I managed to sit down, sort of be myself a bit.
The word liability springs to mind.
They made it quite relatively painless for me.
On a rating of 1 to 10 regarding interview performance?
About 7 or 8.
Possibly a 3.
I would have said a 2.